Are we live? Oh, we are live. Hello. How's it? How's everybody doing? We decided to do an impromptu live show. Gentlemen, introduce yourself.
What's up? It's the Doom 143 all the way from Hawaii. How's it going? Shaka. Shaka A.
Fucker.
Just had to go most popular first.
Seeking Their Men Comics here from Hawaii. Hanging.
Yep, back taking it from behind.
Master Eggs from Florida.
And you guys know me, Alex the Comic Hoarder. Let's all bow our heads for prayer. All right, let's do this. Fuck yeah. We're actually waiting for Seeking Near Mints. I don't know if you got my invite or not. Hopefully we get some people watching. It's all good. If you watch, you watch. It's kind of late. I think East Coast right now is like what?
11.
11? All right,
Yep, it's past my bedtime. It's 9.
Yeah, Alex has to go sleep. Alex works at what? 5 in the morning. What time is it there right now?
It's like 10 or whatever.
Okay, cool.
But here we go. Hey, Doom.
Yeah.
So today we've got the chat is already popping with Comicholics channel. Everybody go check out Comicholics channel. They're awesome. They're showing some brand new stuff. They do slabs. They do back issues.
I like
really
Comic.
good. Yeah, definitely a really good couple, and like them a lot. So everybody go check them out. Click on their link and sub them up. Trinity's Comics is in the house from the Blaster Stash that you guys all know. Friday nights is where it's at.
Big
Alfred 83 Comics.
Big Trin.
Big Trin.
Brother Trin.
Alfred 83 Comics, also another really legit new guy. He is in the chat room. It used to be Alfredo Franco. Then that channel got somebody's on a Harley. Really good YouTuber, puts out a lot of good content.
Fredeez is running from
the border.
The border.
He's got the chicklets. Hey, catch him. He's got the chicklets.
He's running away from the border.
Check his all the cavities. Check all the cavities. He's got the chicklets. We got Shoot First and Live. What's up, man? Key Comics Market Watches in the house. Davis Comic Finds. He's got freaking issues. And hey, everybody, if you want to participate in this chat, the Walking Jedi is here as well. If you guys want to participate in this chat, it's an impromptu chat. So make sure you ask questions. Let us know what's on your mind. We're going to be interacting with the chat as much as possible, because without you guys, this would be nothing. You guys are our friends. Oh, Seeking Near Mint is in the chat. Evan Leahy Rogue 121 is in the house. All great channels. Thank you guys for being here. And Doom, what do you want to do first? We got a list here. It's up to you, my friend. What would you like to do first?
Well, there's a couple of things, but we're actually going to end. You guys want to end the podcast with the surprise, or you guys want to start?
Yeah. Well, let's allude to the surprise, and then.
All right. So we'll do the end with a surprise. We actually made friends with some really cool people, and let's just say stay to the end, and you'll see what happens. But anyway, so the only thing I was talking to with Fredeez off air a while back was I guess this whole comic addiction, and just kind of just talking about, like, I don't know, what were we saying, Fredeez? Like, if you're just like addicted to comics, I guess.
Something along the lines of would you suck a dick for like a Hulk 181 or something? Like, how far would it take you to get a Hulk 181? That's pretty much what it was.
That's not at all what I thought you guys
were going to talk about. Addiction? What would you do for a Hulk 181?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought you were going to talk about, like, the science behind, like, there are endorphins every time you buy a new comic book. That
that was not what I pictured.
No, this is, so that's what we're
that was what we're talking about.
Yeah, I guess, well, that's why I went. And I guess we were talking about just I guess what makes it worse for me is the fact that not YouTube makes it worse, but there's so many great YouTubers, and when they show stuff, you know what I mean? Like I always want to pick it up and pick up the next one. And I guess what it gets me is that it gets me away from like my focus of buying like the silver and bronze stuff. But do you guys feel like you guys could go without like a week or two with like just no comics, no videos, no shopping, nothing?
Yeah.
It's been hard, man. I've gone almost a month without posting a video, and it's been tough. I broke down. I had to buy a book, but yeah, it's a bad addiction, and it's bad when it starts affecting you, not paying your bills, and you falling behind on a lot of stuff because you want to buy a certain book that's so expensive. You saw it on somebody's haul or something you found that you want to buy before anybody else, and it is a hard addiction that I think all of us suffer from it, and just a lot of people won't admit to it.
Do you think it's considered addicting if you try to sell like your own stuff to buy the bigger book?
Yeah, you know what? It is. I've sold some of my favorite books in order to buy a bigger book that I wanted. And yeah, I see it as an addiction because you can't sleep. All you do is think about the book. And it's almost like a drug when it comes to it, because you end up selling other stuff that you own in order to buy that book. Or, I'll skip a month paying my water bill or my electricity bill to buy that book. And I end up falling behind on shit, and it's funny because you get the book and then you just fucking put it in a box or you put it up on your wall and it's over and it's to the next thing, and there's always a bigger book out there you want or you need for your collection.
It's the thrill of the hunt, I think. Yeah, it's not so much having the book.
It is. There's certain books that are so hard to find. When you buy it, it's just it's so satisfying buying the book, but it only lasts a little bit. Like the satisfaction is only there until you get the book, and then you move on to the bigger hunt. What's next? What's the other book you want now? And it's a weird, bad habit that we I don't know. I think it develops as you're on YouTube. It gets even bigger because you want to be posting books. You want to be showing what you're picking up. You want to be showing what's the next big book out there. And I think it's a lot harder when you're on YouTube trying to keep up with everybody else.
Yeah.
Keeping up with the Joneses. The Comicholics channel just said the owner of one of the LCSs said it best. They don't call us comic dealers for nothing.
That's true.
They give us those free comics. They give us a little taste on Free Comic Book Day. They give us a little sample.
Yeah, and then later you're sucking dick for a book, and that's what it comes down to. It.
Whoa! Whoa!
So
what is that book?
So you're telling me if somebody told you
90
AF 15 9.8 suck a dick, you wouldn't do it?
AF 15 98
9.8 suck my dick, would you not do it?
And you have to come.
See, to me, it all depends. You got to swallow or not. But otherwise, I would fucking do it for a fucking AF 15. Nobody got to know. Brush your teeth. A lot of toothpaste is some fucking whitening. Fucking.
Fredeez, you would know.
Hey, I wouldn't know, but if I had to, I would do it. If I had to, I would do it.
You got that book, X?
I got what?
You got that book?
I don't know.
You don't got that suck a dick book?
I absolutely do not.
Ah, come on. Hey, come on. There's got to be a book out there you're willing to do it for.
No.
Come on.
Where's Seeking Near Mint? Hey, I know you're in the chat.
Get him in here.
I'm just playing.
Seeking Near Mint's getting his weekly enema.
Did you guys hear that a 9.4, what is it, Sensation Comics or Action Comics came out? Something came out. Like a 9.4.
Dude, you know there's like a 9.
Was it 9.4 Action 1? No.
What?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think there's like a 9.8 Captain America 1 now. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it was. Captain America 1, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. I think that'll outsell the that Action 1 that went for like $3 million.
God damn. Hey, so you want to suck a dick for that book? The truth.
Nah, I'm good. This is
Come on.
I'm good. I'll save up for it.
I'll live.
If nobody knew.
Trinity.
Nobody got to know.
Trinity Comics goes, Doom has an AF-15, just saying. LOL.
Yells has a milk mustache. Got a little milk mustache right there, too, if you can see it.
It was a 3.0, bro. It's not...
At least you'd have to swallow for that one.
Anyway, okay. Well,
Huey's is in the house. What's up, Huey?
change the subject. Hey, so what else we got on the topic? This is kind of impromptu. We literally just called each other like an hour ago.
Yeah.
And so we just kind of met up. We wanted to talk about, I guess, some stuff coming up. You guys got anything?
Yep, we got the list.
What's the list?
Well, let's talk about this first. I'm
Sure.
going to go with the top 10 that we were talking about. But Airborne Sapper is in the house, and he said our next tag video should be what would you do for a 9.9? Timothy Canadian. Yep. Timothy Canadian Comic Hunter. Gomez did a good video today. All the books that he's reading. So what's up, Gomez? It's good to see you guys. Evan, I think it's Leahy. Evan Leahy is in the house. How's it going, man?
Oh, hey, I just actually just got a book from that guy. Gave me a really good deal on Instagram.
Nice.
Yeah, no. Fuck, I forgot what I bought already. I buy so much down, fucking addicted.
88 Jester's in the house. Do you guys budget for your books?
Nah.
No.
No.
I don't have a budget either.
I don't like budgets.
Just spend.
I don't like that word.
Master X, I was proud of you when you said in one of your last hauls that you paid for your books in cash. I was like, man, that's a man after my own heart.
Nice.
You went out to the car and got the cash.
Deals.
I know. I feel worried that some people, to keep up with the Joneses, maybe buying books on credit.
Yeah.
And then racking up huge credit card bills. And that's just, I would advise against that.
Yeah.
You don't have to keep up with the Joneses. Buy what you want to buy, but you don't have to keep up with the Joneses by putting everything on credit.
No, Reaper Tate just came out with this video. What is it, Reaper Tate 728? And he just came out with this video about how he collects. And he was saying that, what are we talking about, paying with credit? I guess, like, if you're willing and if you're able to just hold off a couple hauls and stuff like that, that'll probably be the best way for you to get your bigger book. And I think we talked about it a while ago, the same thing. Like, just, if you're reading your books and you like them, I think you could probably just go digital. At least that way you can afford that one nice big book. Because I think it would be better to have like 50 just freaking badass books than just long boxes and long boxes stuff. But that's how some people like that too. So I'm not here to tell anybody how to collect, but I'm just saying if you want to save up for that one book, that's probably the best way to do it. You know what I mean?
So go ahead, Master X. You first.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he brought up a really good point about like if you really cut down your pull list, you can save a lot of money. I mean, I didn't used to have like a big pull list, but I would buy like 5-6 books like every week, and I probably pull that many books a month now, and you have so much more money. And if you just don't try stuff and give a book like 2-3 issues and then you don't like it and you wasted your money, you just like put that aside, you save so much and it adds up quick. And you save space.
Yeah, you save a lot of space.
Yeah.
Somebody like me, I don't have that much room, man. I live in a 2-bedroom apartment here in Hawaii.
Alfred 83 goes EBT, straight EBT, homies. Isn't
Nice.
that link card? Okay, so here's my comment, which huge shout out to Reaper Tate. Dude's awesome. Love that guy. He's been putting out his just conversation uploads that he's been doing. You can just watch those things, and it's wonderful.
His
here's my comment. Oh yeah, well that's what he does. He goes and he doesn't go to the back issue bins, and he'll wait and save up for the book that he wants. But so here's my thing: is like when you all of us have tasted the stealth buy. If you find like an amazing stealth buy.
You,
No, you know what I'm saying? Like,
the damn stuff.
if you go into like a used bookstore and you find like a New Mutants 98, you will be hooked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you go in thinking, okay, what if they replace that book with another New Mutants 9? Then you're digging through there and you're like, oh, here's an Adam Hughes cover. Oh, here's a J. Scott Campbell that I don't need. Oh, here's a Vampirella that's getting hot, you know? And then you end up buying $50 worth of books that you don't necessarily need because you were looking for that stealth buy.
See,
That's what I think.
do stuff like that, and I tried to limit it. Like, I go in a store and I try to buy like next to nothing. Like, I'll go on a road trip and I'll buy like 5 books.
It's hard though, isn't it?
Yeah.
How many books do you put back?
A lot. I skip over stuff all the time that I used to like. I skip over books that I used to be super excited about. I've just gotten to that point. If it's not like an easy $15 book, or if I'm not like really interested in it, I do usually just leave it.
Sometimes, but a lot of times I pull books out. Like I've been putting a lot of books back.
Yeah.
I pull books out because it's hard. It's hard as heck to like when you're like 5 boxes away from where you started and you're like, oh man, what was that book that I just found in that first box and where is it, you know?
Yeah, I hate that.
So I always pull books out, and the owners probably hate me because I usually don't put them all directly back where I found them.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I'll pull a bunch of books. I'll have a huge stack, and then I really cut it down like half to what I have.
Yeah.
And then I'll just put whatever, and I'll just put them, like, grab the stack and just shove it anywhere. I don't give a fuck. Just put it anywhere.
No, you gotta hide it. You gotta hide it so that if you want to come back, yeah.
Hey.
There
What's
he
up,
is.
Seeking?
What's
Hey,
up, Thinking I was Anima?
Hey, nothing.
Everything checked out okay?
Yeah, seems okay.
He's
Are we
speechless.
still live?
What's up?
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're live.
What are we talking about? We're still talking about sucking dicks?
No, we're not.
Oh, no.
I'm all excited.
I suck a dick for you.
We're actually on the subject. Alex was saying, what are you saying? Top 10 characters?
Yeah, we're gonna switch to top 10 characters here in a second.
Top 10 characters. Oh
So-
my god, that's hard, man.
It's Newsarama, which I don't frequent those sites like Bleeding Cool, Newsarama. There's other ones out there too. But it had an interesting article that popped up on one of my feeds. It said top 10 characters in Marvel who are not in movies or TV. And it's got a list, but I was going to see what your guys' top 10 characters are, or just your top couple characters that are not in movies that you'd like to see pop. Because, like, for example, Moon Knight, that book has been crazy for a couple years now. And if he goes into a movie, I can't imagine what that book will do.
Yeah, that book's already crazy already.
Well,
Yeah.
it'll go if it's in good
Well, it's going on Netflix, right?
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a show, but maybe I'm wrong. Like
No. That is in the making. That
Yeah.
that character is being the making right now.
Moon Knight is. So what
They
other
have-
characters?
Well, if you talk about characters, it gotta be Red Sonja and Vampirella. Come on, hands down. Two naked
Power
girls
Girl,
running
man.
around.
I want to
need
see
to
a
make
Power Girl.
Another one.
I want to see a Power Girl.
They need to
Well,
make a part
Zantana,
of Christina Hendricks.
Zantana is gonna be another character I'd love to see.
Yeah.
Kamala Khan will be another one.
Yeah.
Yep, she's on that list. Kamala Khan's on that list.
I just
Yeah,
want Go ahead.
The girl from the Mindy Project.
Yeah, for Kamala.
That's a good player.
That would work.
Oh, have you ever watched that show? The show is fucking hilarious.
You know who I'd really like to see that is considered as a big character for DC is Plastic Man.
Awesome.
That's stupid.
You know what? It would only work if his dick could stretch out.
Wait, if I could be a Plastic Man, all of my fucking focus will be.
Somebody said Gambit. I know they're working on Gambit. Are they still working on Gambit?
I thought we were going to use
I
Channing
don't-
Tatum.
No Gambit.
You know what? They gotta make fucking Voltron. They've been saying for years they were gonna make a Voltron movie. They never made a Voltron movie.
A live action Voltron movie.
Yes, I would die for that.
Wasn't that Pacific Rim?
No. 2013 it was supposed to come out. Never got made. They fucking lied.
I just want to see Saga as a TV show. That'll be good.
Amen. Hey, talking about Saga, did you see the RRP that sold for like 1,400 or was it 1,600?
Did it come or graded?
Raw.
Oh crap! I was gonna.
You see that Rick and Morty 1 out of 50 that sold for like 1,200, 1,300?
I thought it sold for like 1,600. Yeah, that's crazy.
The Rick and Morty one?
The 1 out of 50.
Yeah.
So hard to find, man. It's a white cover.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What else? Hey, what else is going on? We're talking about all new Wolverine 2. That variant. That thing is hitting. He said, I think the last selling was 150 on that one. What is that, Gabby?
Yeah, it's the ceiling.
Yeah, that book's going crazy right now. All your hyuk Lee stuff, that stupid thing went crazy. So I don't know if you guys remember on the last podcast we were showing all the hyuk Lee stuff. So that was part of like the Black Order. Like every single one had like the Black Order member on it. And then once they announced the Black Order, like all those books went crazy. Like I think QB Comic Addict just showed the one with Thanos on it, and he also showed the one with I forgot. There was like another character on it. If you guys have QB Comic Addict's last haul, you guys gotta watch it. That thing is fucking.
I started it, but he hadn't done a video in a while, right?
He hasn't done a video in a while. He comes out and it's just fucking. I don't know. He's got to be on EBT now. There's no way. Like. I'm serious.
I'll go check it out.
He's got to be broke, dude. I think he finished it off with the Michael Turner Supergirl and X-23 Delato.
Wow.
That's how he ended it. And then there's like all these other books. Like it was just like.
I'm gonna start putting my like the big book in my haul at the very middle, so people will be like, "Oh, I like that. I like that Eternals #1 that you got there at the end." It'll be like they'll fast forward to the end. Oh, I like that random.
Just buy random books.
Yeah, I like that random Alpha Flight book you got there.
I thought about like April Fool's haul and just show like random stuff or just like make up stuff.
No, I've wanted to do that from the very beginning. Is just open up a book like this. It'll be a comic book. And be like, it's the first appearance of this guy right here. You see that guy right there? First appearance of this guy. And it'll just be some guy in the street.
Yeah, Walking Jedi said he showed about $3,000 worth in books. It's freaking pretty.
Really? Dang. Wow. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Wow. Hey, talking about characters, that do you know that what's that Omega Red is being reintroduced in the X-Men movie? Good. Yeah. So that character's maybe that could be a spec play since I think the last time what Omega Red was introduced was back in early 90s or something like that.
Sub games.
Right?
No, if they introduce Omega Red, that'd be really cool. What's the first appearance of that? That's
X-Men 4.
Yeah,
X-Men 4. That's a nice cover too.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in X-Men Blue, the next issue of X-Men Blue, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
So what is fredeez? What's that book that's coming out? That hyuk Lee one again?
Venomverse #1. It's Cable as Venom, and it's hyuk Lee. They have a Virgin and the regular cover coming out. It's like a bundle you could buy.
Is that a store?
It's a store variant. I don't know what store's putting it out, but there's 2 pre-sales already going on eBay for one for I believe $39 and one for $59.
The Virgin is $59.
No, it's a bundle. They're really nice covers. If you guys check them out, if you guys have time to check them out, they're really badass covers, man. You know, with Cable being on that Deadpool movie, that's something might spike up. I believe it's going to be limited to 1,000 copies.
I've seen it. It's pretty dope. What was the release date on that, Freddie?
I believe September 6th or 9th, one of the two.
Okay, so we got time to fucking save up our.
I swear my fucking iPhone is Filipino. Every time I type in V, it comes out B. Like
B?
Edge of Venom burst.
It's a venom burst.
Edge of Venom burst. I swear, bro. Every time. You know how many times I told my wife I live her? I live you?
Stupid.
Fucking eyes right next to the damn O. I don't even have big fingers too, man.
I love Ricky Martin music. Her music is very good. Hey, is it the one with I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it's Cable in a Venom suit. It looks like a shield, and he's got a mask that's kind of flipped up.
Here, I'm gonna set my stuff up real quick. This is kind of ghetto, but you guys see it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
Hold on, let me see this thing.
Yeah, check it
that's
out.
cool.
That's badass, dude.
I was gonna do the same thing on my phone.
It's pretty crazy. And Hyuk Lee always does good stuff. He just came up with Edge of Venom Verse 2 and another one, right?
Well,
I
I
don't
see
know
this
what-
one. It looks like the White Queen or whatever. I'll show you.
Yeah. Well, this is the last one he came up with. I don't know how these ones are doing.
What's that one?
This is number 1, but it's
Okay.
an Hyuk Lee.
Isn't that the comic exposure?
Yeah. That's the one I was looking at too. Yeah, comic exposure.
I don't even want to talk about those guys, bro.
Hey,
Hey,
Did you dirty?
we did have a question from the chat.
Yeah, they did me.
Key issue Market Watch says, how can comic book cover price go back down, or let's just say comic book prices in general go back down to a reasonable price but still be profitable for the LCS and the publishers?
What?
That was complicated, bro.
I don't think that.
okay,
Because-
okay. Let me. Okay, that, go, Master X.
Oh, I was just gonna say because like the dollar, obviously everything costs more and did back then, so I don't really see how they could do that. But I mean they could make it like $3 a issue. They would just have to stop with like the kind of like cash grab stuff, like $5 because it's the first story arc and you're gonna make a lot of money on this and it's a lenticular. If they quit doing that and just said, hey, $3, here's a book, I feel like they could do that.
Yeah, and in general, it's the
Flicking me off?
No.
no
Sitting near me.
the Asian guy.
Hey, but don't
Hey,
you
Alex.
think? Don't you think one the publisher already made their money because one it already been disputed to Diamond, and how the LCS is going to make their money is, one thing is for me is they gotta sell out what they ordered. If not, they whatever variants they have to turn it around for maybe whatever the cost. But I think what's happening right now is that because due to the fact that LCS is charging more than what they should for the variant, I think they're losing their client base more and more.
Yeah.
It's for them. I don't think LCS should be in the market for flip. I mean, to a point where you got one of the 25 variants out there. You should be charging average about $30 for that book. You should not be charging 75, 85, 90, or even fucking put it on eBay for an auction to hoping to get the maximum for that book.
Yeah.
Then that way you lose your clientele base and you lose your regulars, because that is the one that actually LCS will make their money out of.
Yeah,
So
you're completely
me-
right. I really think that LCS should just like, if there's like a variant or like a hot variant, just kind of, take an L on it, put it for, cheaper than what you should and, give it to people. And then you'll, you give a bit, but you're going to make money because you're getting more people in.
Exactly.
If people aren't walking in and seeing that like hot book, or if they don't have, like there's a shop and you're like, there's a hot variant coming out, and you're like, there's no way that shop has that book. You're not gonna go there. Like even if you don't get it, you're at least gonna go to the shop there, call them that might have had it.
Yeah, and guess what? LCS they put their order in 1 month advance. So that means they're getting 40% off the cover price alone itself.
At least.
At least.
Yeah, you know what the problem is too. I would say a lot of these LCSs are now going into eBay, see what the books are selling for. They're trying to match up what eBay's doing, and that's why the prices will never drop at LCSs, because everybody wants to make money on these things.
Yeah, but they're doing it the wrong way, because if you try to sell at eBay prices, you have no incentive for anyone to come into your store. And those eBay prices that are what the book was when it was released, when you can't sell that to anybody at your store because there's no reason for them to buy it, then you get stuck with it. That's how you get long boxes full of variants that nobody's going to buy.
Exactly.
I don't know. Most of the time, if you remember that Audi Granov, that Electra #1 when it came out, there were stores selling them for $100, and they were selling out, man.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, and that book tanked. It's doing probably about $40 right now, but people were selling them. I tried 4 different bookstores around where I live. 2 of them had them. One guy had 2 of them for $80 a piece. He sold out, and the other guy had 1 for $100, and he sold it right away.
That's crazy. I mean, he got lucky, but I mean that's California too. You guys got a lot more.
Well, here's the other thing. Besides the variant, the wall books. I mean, come on. If any of you guys go up to LCS and you want a wall book and it's priced at $100, there's no way. I mean, for here in Hawaii, I might get maybe a 10, 50%, but you guys already jacked that fucking book so high. I mean, even though you gave us 20%, you still make money. But come on, the thing is, LCS need to learn how to give the consumers a break or certain discount.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. It's all business, but to a point where you get an ASM, a fucking very good condition, you're selling it for $200-$300, and you ask for a deal, like, can you give us a wiggle? And they said no. I was like, why? Because this is hot. I'm like, suck my dick.
I asked a guy on Facebook if he'd give me a deal, if he'd cut me a deal on some books, and he was like, no, I can't cut any deals or whatever. And I said, well, do you trade at all? Do you like trade? He goes, I don't trade. I said, well, I got a couple books I might be willing to sell you, and then I'll just buy your book, basically trading. And he goes, well, I buy it wholesale. And I was so pissed at that point that my response was, so do I.
You know what you do, Alex? You go outside and fucking urinate in front of his door.
I said, so
no, I think this is the reason why that LCS...
So do I, poop head.
Well, here's the thing. I think this is one of the reasons why LCS is closing down. There's so many...
They hold out, and it's not smart.
Yeah, they hold out. They lose out.
Yeah.
You know, so my advice, you guys, whoever's listening, if the LC is not giving you guys fucking break, go urinate on their fucking front door.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sound advice there, buddy. That is pure sound advice. That is awesome.
I mean, come on. For dealer to dealers, I mean, come on, man. It's to a point where, I mean, how many more do you fucking want to make out of your comic book when you sell 3 comic books, you already break even for 1. You know what I mean?
He said he'll be right back. He's urinating on the front door of his LCS right now.
Are we done with the Seeking Near Mint rant part of our podcast?
That's the part we all love, man. Seeking Near Mint going crazy.
That's what I'm here for.
Yep. Yeah. And then the raunchy section.
Seeking Near Mint
goes all raunchy. Like the raunchy question of the evening.
But you know what? I was gonna touch on those store variants too. It's sometimes better to buy them at the store themselves and pick them up on eBay. Sometimes you get them at a better deal with the.
Dude, I don't understand why people buy store variants on eBay. Like, unless they're completely sold out. But there's so many times on eBay they'll have like whatever, and it'll be this store exclusive. And then I see people buy them. Like, if you go to that store, they still have them.
It's still there.
It's still there. Why are you paying the premium prices for this stuff when you can just go straight to the store? A lot of these stores, I mean, yeah, they might be like 3,000 or 1,500, but they still have them on, on their website. Like, yeah, just in general, there's just so many. It just blows my mind.
We're like that Peter Parker one right now.
That people that put them on eBay, they mark them up after they buy them. So don't pick them on eBay. Try to find out the store that's making those variants, and usually get it for $15, maybe $20 cheaper. And I've seen the same thing. I've seen a lot of people that have 15 copies for sale, and they sell probably 10 of them, and that means the ones they keep them for free.
Yeah. Well, here's my rant. Okay, here's one thing. You remember
Another
when,
Go at it.
Go at it, buddy.
you remember when Iron Fist came out with that gelato? That
I want to see your eyes when you do this. I want to see your eyes.
Okay.
I want to see.
Hold on.
You can't even see his eyes, even if you wanted to see his eyes.
All right, guys.
See, look.
I
told you.
It is. You remember when Frankie's was doing that Delata Iron Fist variant? They had a packet like you got a color, black and white, and a virgin, right? Before that came out, this one motherfucker on eBay was selling the black and white and the color for $54, right? And I went to Frankie's and they're selling it for $69. So I went back to the eBay guy and said, "Hey, why are you selling this for $54? And where the fucking virgin?" You know what he says? That fucking seller said this. "Oh, I don't buy the whole 3-pack fucking packet. He only bought the whatchamacallit, the color and the black and white."
Black and white, yeah.
I think, you fucker, wait, I'm paying you $54 for $60 for black and white and color, but additional $10 you can get a virgin. So I told him, why don't you just fucking? It went back and forth, and this guy is Drew Brees. He does a lot of like pre-sale on this like store variant.
He's a big deal.
I mean, he sells a lot of books, but the thing is, when you buy this pre-sale on eBay, go check out the store first, and you can get a better deal. And if you think that is still a very high price, that shit will go down to $10. Right?
Fuck yeah, I used to go pee on his door.
Yeah, and fucking people. Okay, that's it for Sick Min Rant.
Oh, he's the best.
He's gonna go and pee on his door right now.
Sick Near Mint's the best.
And what else did you have, Alex, on your list?
We've got lenticular covers, the homage covers that are coming out from Marvel here pretty soon, which is another topic in itself. They have something every single month, which is obnoxious. Remember, hey, wait, before we start on this, remember back pre-New 52, all these like 1 in 10s, you've got the Green Lantern 25. That was like a 1 in 10. You've got, heck, even Supergirl Legion of Superheroes. Like those books are $100 to $400. Some of these books are $400. Like the Supergirl Legion of Superheroes, the Harley Quinn #1, Adam Hughes. Like they're really good, but anymore it's like 1-to-1 A/B covers. There's these homage covers. It's just they're doing so many covers anymore. I think they're trying to sell an A cover and an homage cover. They're trying to sell both to get their print sales up every month.
Yeah, those combo packs used to be cool too.
Which ones? The combo packs?
The combo packs. Yeah, the ones that came in those poly bags.
Oh, the DC ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are really sick.
So coming up soon is the lenticular covers, homage covers. What's going on this month? It's
Generations.
Program is sponsored.
Yep. All I do is win. You got that soundbite coming up?
No.
I think for this month is the lenticular cover for Marvel Legacy. The one that is like hyping up right now.
Yeah, if you're like a cover guy, those would be pretty sick. I wanted to show some of them, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. But
Capcom. Angel B said this month is Marvel Capcom.
Are those covers doing anything though in the secondary market? Those lenticular covers?
They will. Certain ones probably will.
Well, I think for the Batman 21, the lenticular done by Jason Fabak is still going for average about $8 to $10 right now.
Is that the one with the button?
Yeah, that's the first issue of the button arc. But I don't know, man. It got to a point where I learned the value of patience. Like you don't need to jump on all these variants all at one time when it's hot. After like 2-3 months, 99% of it will come down.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, you just gotta know which ones. You gotta know the variants. You gotta know the 1 per 50, 1 per 100, and all of that stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Well, Seeking Near Mint, then talk me off the ledge. Talk me off the ledge, man, because a variant is coming out this week. It's a B cover that I really want.
No, you gotta get it.
I'm thinking about going Superman 75, Death of Superman on this thing. I'm buying the store out. It's
the art germ?
Supergirl Art Germ, number 12B.
Yeah, that's
What are your thoughts on that, Seeking Near Mint?
You gotta buy it.
I think that's a beautiful cover. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Art Germ does a fantastic job. Everybody giving him shit that everything looked like anime, but you know what? Fuck it. But I wouldn't consider that as your full 1K. Because the average for print run for Supergirl is, I believe, it's about like 36,000. So you're looking at about 16,000 per cover A and B. So, if you're Art Germ, you like beautiful covers, I would get it just for PC. But but if you're a flipper, as long as you can flip it within the first week, why not?
Well, and what were you saying too? Because like I was comparing it to the last time there was a 12 on a major character was Batgirl 12. And it was just a portrait of Batgirl. It wasn't like Batgirl and Batwoman, Batgirl and the team, Birds of Prey. It was just Batgirl. So Batgirl 12 compared to Supergirl 12. What were you saying about that?
Well, to me, I think if you compare the one that's coming out this week compared to Batgirl number 12, I think the whole detail when it comes to the cover itself, I think Art Germ has done better detailing on that Batgirl. It's a little bit more, I don't know, appealing. If you really compare the both, I mean, they have a similar look, but I think it's just more of that color, that details on that suit. How she's bleeding and her bat suit is getting beat up. And I think the print run on that is much lower than what it's going to be for the Supergirl.
It's just a better fucking cover. I mean,
it is.
That's all it is. It's a better cover. Plus, they got Batgirl movie coming out soon.
And it doesn't have a banner on it.
Doesn't have a
banner. There's no banner on it.
I mean, but the Art Germ, I mean, everybody's going to pick it up. This Wednesday, everybody's going to end up at their comic shop.
No, that is sold out. That is sold out.
We're talking about the LCS. If their LCSs open up at 10, everybody's going to be there at 9:30, and that's what people are going to grab. If it's going to be like some of the LCSs, they're going to do like one per customer. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I think people are going to be on eBay trying to flip that for $10.
Eventually, we'll go for $10, $15.
Look, yeah, Alex, I'll give you my theory behind Art Germ. If it's an anime looking cover, it's not going to do that good. If it's more like a realistic cover, that he does really good art when he does the realistic look, like that Batgirl number 12. That's something that might go up and will do good. But for some reason, when he does that anime look, it doesn't do big, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And, the lower the print, the better it is, too. Those are my theories behind Art Germ.
I like it. He does do some very realistic covers. Here's one of my thoughts, too, on that Batgirl 12. It did hit, like, this year, it's hit over $100 for a raw copy of that book. One thing I like about that book is if you think about, like, one of the best pictures or one of the best scenes in Batman v Superman. I know it's not a great movie, but Batman v Superman, one of the best scenes is when Wonder Woman gets hit by Doomsday, falls to the ground, and gets up smiling. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has that little smirk on her face. This Batgirl cover, she's all beat up, bloody, torn up, but she, like, has that little smirk on her face.
Yeah.
I think it has the same appeal.
That's a sexy ass cover. I don't know, but to me that's sexy.
Yep.
That's crazy. It went up that much because when I first got back into comic, maybe just last year, I swear I was trying to find one and I didn't want to spend $25. I remember seeing it on eBay for $25. Like, I don't want to get it for $25, but I bought it anyway. and I think I got 2 of them. Cause I gotta screw it. It's crazy. The book's already there. But yeah, that's what is that?
Yeah, I picked up mine for like $6 off of my comic book shop back in the days, man. About a year and a half ago.
Yeah, Master X found it for 50 cents. We all know that already.
Well, I mean,
you notice he's not saying anything, right?
Yeah, Master X, what are your thoughts on Art Germ and his style of art that he does now?
I don't know. I really like Art Germ a lot, honestly. It's just something different. But yeah, I don't know. I just like his stuff in general. He did those Street Fighter covers. Those are pretty good. I got one of those, but I sold it off. But those are still good books. But I don't really know what he has that does well long term, except that Batgirl. But I think it's like great art.
Well, he has that San Diego Comic-Con that came out too. That what is it? Mary Jane Deadpool X-20.
Yeah, I bought that thing.
That's a nice cover.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought I was gonna do something, and it really didn't.
It's still like at $80 though, man. It's still doing okay.
Yeah. I mean, it reminds me of that J. Scott Campbell Wolverine, even though that one's like way more rare. But I thought it would do more.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm going to change the subject real quick. So, I don't know how we did this, but somehow we got, I don't know, I think the word sponsorship might be a little too strong, but the 9.2 crew actually developed a really good friendship and / sponsorship with Fried Pie Comics. And so, yeah, you can check out their stuff at friedpiecomics.com. They got a lot of cool store exclusives. I know the Black Fried Pie comic went for like $100, so there's definitely stuff on there that I hate that face. Alex always has this one. Check this smirk out, bro. Like
smirk.
Look at
man.
That thing.
That's his friendly face.
But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty cool, right? I mean, we just got really cool. Congratulations, and it's really awesome. So what they did is they gave us some exclusives that we can give out to the chat. So we're gonna give it out to the people here live on the chat. So if you missed it, sorry. But hopefully we have something on the next time we do a chat. I know we try to do this monthly, but they gave us Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, Fried Pie exclusive #1.
Wait, is she bending over?
Yeah.
Nice.
How quick?
Perfect.
How quick? And then
Look at that real quick.
Yeah, look at Spider-Man. Fucking gonna tap that. Come on.
Well, and he's upside down, and the knees up on the bench there too.
Yeah, she wants it. She wants it. She wants it bad.
I think she's trying to tell. I think Spider-Man's trying to tell her not to squash the bug, but I guess you can take this cover.
No, but he's reaching out. Look, he's reaching out to her.
However you want. They gave us Spider-Man 2. Another Fried Pie exclusive that they hooked us up with. So these are going to be gifts that we're going to give out to the chat. Secret Empire #1. They gave us this one as well. Another Fried Pie exclusive.
That's a pretty cool cover.
Yeah.
Is that Captain America with his fist?
Yeah, and then he's got everybody inside of it. We got Astonishing X-Men #1, another Fried Pie variant. So they gave us these so that we can give out to the chat, just to kind of wait for Fried Pie and us just to say thank you for all you guys support and stuff. And then they gave us the Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe again, another Fried Pie exclusive.
That's awesome, dude. Those are nice covers, man. They have some really nice covers. You guys can check out.
They do some really good stuff, and yeah, check them out at friedpiecomics.com. So how do you guys want to give this out? We haven't actually even figured this out.
Want to do a question or something, or what?
Yeah, we can do a question. There's 5 of us here, so there's 5 questions, or we can do well, we'll leave it up to the chat. First person that says something, you let me know how you guys want to do this. You guys want to do first, second, and third?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do 3
guys. So how about this? First place, you get to choose 3. Second place, you get to choose 2. And then first place, they get to choose. They'll get the last one. And then let me see. I don't know.
We can even do 3 questions too.
Yeah, we can go with 3 questions. We'll do like the first on the chat. first to answer it?
Yeah, we can do that. Does anyone have a trivia question? Whenever anyone on the panel has a trivia question that they want to ask, I've got an Overstreet right here, so I can just flip to a page and be like, what issue is the first?
What year is that? What year is that Overstreet?
It's last year's.
Last year's?
So my books might be a little bit cheaper than yours if you got the new one.
Can't be too complicated, though.
No.
All right, I got one. I got one.
It's a trivia question?
Well, yeah, it's a trivia question.
And you know the answer?
Yes, I do.
Does it have to do with poop?
Does it have to do with painting the bowl?
No, it's about Adam Hughes. It's about Adam Hughes. I don't know if you guys want to do it or not, but
yeah, go ahead. So this will be for first place.
I don't know, whatever.
We'll do this for first place.
All right. So if you guys are all Adam Hughes fan, which you guys should be, what was the first Adam Hughes art that was published? In what comic book?
I know it.
We're waiting for answers. Pierre Ramirez just said his mind went blank.
And I give you guys a little hint. If you guys watch masterxsplinter,
that girl won.
No.
No? Nexus.
No.
Legionnaires.
No.
Vampirella.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
Zatanna.
All right, I'm not talking about his.
Boondocks 90.
Boondog got it.
Oh, there
you might have.
Yeah, Boondog.
Okay, Boondog.
Boondog, which three do you want? Boondog.
Wait. He misspelled. He misspelled. Yeah, Boondog. Yeah, Boondog's got it. Eagle 6.
All right. Which three did you want, Boondog?
Sorry, Gomez. Boondog's got it, bro.
Hey, while he's choosing.
You know what, Boondog? Just hit me up on the Doom143 at Gmail.
No, he can do it now. He can do it now, so the second place will get to choose too.
Okay.
All right. So next question.
Let me know.
Hey,
Alex, I know you have one.
Well, while he's choosing, let's just say you can get. We want to definitely plug, and because this is awesome that they just give us books to give away, which is really awesome. So we want to make sure that everyone goes and checks out Fried Pie, who is sponsoring this show right now. Fried Pie Comics. Make sure you go to their website. If you just Google Fried Pie, you can find the variants. They've got some Generations books coming out. They also have some other really great variants. And also you can go to Books A Million, which is a store. It's kind of like a used bookstore. No, not a used bookstore, like a brand new bookstore. CDs, kind of just all entertainment store. Or you can go to a Second and Charles and find, Rag 718 said Second and Charles, and you can find the Fried Pie variants. But go to their website. You can order on their website. If you see anything you like, just go there. Let them know that you saw them on our show, and maybe they'll give some more opportunities to us in the future to give away more books. But yeah, we're definitely humbled and honored to be sponsored in the show by Fried Pie exclusive variants. So that's awesome.
So Boondock wants the first Spider-Man and the Deadpool. So he's taking the Deadpool, and he's taking Spider-Man #1.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
So show the rest that are available as well.
Yeah. All right. So I'll just leave this on me right now. So we still got Astonishing X-Men #1, Secret Empire #1, and then we got Spider-Man 2 #1.
3
with
great books.
Miles Morales, and 3 awesome books. So the first place won 2 books, second place 2 books. Yeah, I guess, and you know what? Yeah, I'll throw in some stuff too, some stuff from my collection as well.
Can I show you what I want to contribute for this prize as well?
You're gonna contribute as well?
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
I got a
Ooh,
question.
nice.
You're gonna add that? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I want to add this to the prize.
He's gonna add that to which?
Uh-oh.
You decide, Doom.
Why don't we do a?
You know, you should make fourth
we can do a
place.
fourth prize for that.
Yeah.
All right. So
Are any of the pages sticky?
whole
No,
book
that's
is
on the Mylar.
Just the front one there. You can
That's
see
on
the
the
on her
Mylar.
hand. That's
Oh,
not the
hey.
fuzz on the hand.
I can see your eyes. It's awesome. Okay. All right, cool. So yeah. All right, so let's go with the next one. How about this? You guys know the two villains for the Ragnarok movie?
First one in the
Yes.
comments. First one in the comments.
There's two,
Can
or
I
two
guess?
main ones.
Hey, doesn't Alex look like a young Ben Affleck?
He does.
No, I thought he kind of looked like what's his name? That singer Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is
Oh,
Filipino.
he looks far away from Bruno Mars. What are you talking about? He looks like a Ben Affleck. Look at him.
Ella and Grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
Ella and Grandmaster. Nope.
That's not what I was looking
Nope.
for. But I mean, if anybody would know, it'd probably be Exile.
Ella and Hulk.
I mean, who am I? I mean, if anybody knows Thor, it's gonna be Exile Comics. So
Yeah.
Ella and Loki. Nope.
hey,
Okay.
hey, let me
wait,
ask you guys this real quick. Now, I heard some stuff about Hulk, and you know what? I'm gonna give it to Exile State. But I was actually looking for Hela and Surtur. Is Grandmaster in this too?
Yeah.
Hey, look at Key Comic Market Watch.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. You know what? I'm gonna fly some stuff to Exile anyway. I'll give.
No, you know what?
What?
I'll give this to Exile.
All right, and then I'll give this. What? So Key Market Watch. Which ones did you want? Just let me know which ones. So anyway, they're talking about the Hulk, and that they might start that might be getting smarter in the whole universe and stuff. What do you guys think about him going back to gray?
Yeah, I was going to say, he needs to become the Gray Hulk, huh?
He said that he might switch over back to the Gray Hulk, and then if he does become the Gray Hulk, I think if you guys want to spec on that, it is it still left on me? It's Incredible Hulk 324. So just if you guys want to spec on that, it's Incredible Hulk 324. Him going back to gray, because I guess supposedly you can kind of see him already shifting back to kind of being smarter and whatever. But so Exile State will give you the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And then Key Market, which one? You wanted the Secret and the X-Men. All right.
So
and then,
Exile, please.
I'll throw in stuff too. You know what I mean? I got some stuff I can throw in.
Last question. Let's let Master X pick a question.
Yeah, pick a hard one. Pick a hard one that only X would know.
Oh gosh.
Drop some knowledge on him, X. X gonna give it to you.
Spec question.
It's kind of debated, but there's one I'm looking for. What's the second appearance of Rogue in comic books? Without going on.
We'll make sure if we do this again that we'll have it all planned out. So
Yeah.
Questions ready?
I'll add some stuff. Don't worry about it. I'll add some stuff.
Anybody in the chat?
What is the question? Second appearance of Rogue?
It's kind of debated, but second appearance of Rogue in comics. Nobody go on eBay.
Okay, wait. Do you need Rogue? Rogue?
Yeah, from the X-Men.
Okay.
It's a weird book.
The first appearance is Avengers.
Her first appearance is Avengers Annual 10. No, it's not Uncanny 158. That's debated, but it's not the one I was looking for. Nope.
Trinity said 10. What is
That's
that?
her first appearance. Not an X-Men book. Anybody? Or should I do another question? No, it's
You
not.
know what? Rig is in the chat.
I'll give it like another minute or so. Yeah, Rogue 121. You got it. Yeah. Oh, Jashir came in second. Good job. It's Rom 31. She's on the cover.
Rom?
Yeah,
What?
a Rom book.
That's a robot dude?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rom had some X-Men crossovers, and she was in one of those.
Yeah.
Well, no, they had some crossovers earlier, like 16, 17, somewhere around there. and then some
She was a fembot.
rogue ones.
Hey, speaking of Rick, there's some Vampirella books we were just talking about that are going crazy. You want to touch on that, Freddie?
Yeah, what's up, Mr. Rig? Yeah, big shout out to Mr. Rig. He's the one that actually turned me into the Vampirella stuff, and he started showing me a lot of these Perillo books. One of the first Perillo book he showed me was the Vampirella number 19, cover B, where it's her squeezing her tits together. That's a crazy book right now. And these are all books that were about 10, 15 bucks.
As opposed to the other comic where she's squeezing her tits together.
Yeah, man. These are all underrated covers by Perillo that, thanks to Mr. Rigor Mortis, I was able to pick some of these up cheap. But there's a 19, I believe it's 28. I finally picked up number 30, which is a beautiful cover.
Oh, 30 is nice. That's the one with the hooks and shit, yeah?
Yep.
It's actually a bondage cover, so if you guys want to check it out, that book was like a $10 or $15 book. Now it's a book going for about 45 to 60. And this is all speculative from Mr. Rigor Mortis. Like I said, he's the one that showed me all these books. And they're amazing covers. Just the cover art on these books are just great. Another thing about these books, mostly all these books are black covers. So it's hard to find them in 9/8. If you look at the census, they're I think for Vampirella 19B, the Perillo, there's only one 9/8, which is the one I have. Otherwise, there's only another one graded at a 9.4 or 9.2. So those 9.8 covers are hard to find in these books. I think a lot of people don't pay attention to the books, so a lot of people didn't collect them and get them slabbed. Or I guess the collectors of Vampirella books don't really look into getting them slabbed. So there's a lot of possibility to try to get a 9.8 if you could find a good book. And, the market's open for the price on these books just because there's not a lot of them high grade right now. But Perillo does a lot of different covers from what Mr. Rigor Mortis has told me, what I've seen. Exactly like me and the Doom were talking about earlier. There's Red Sonja, Vampirella. He's done some other books. I think he's doing covers right now for Z Nation, which there is a Z Nation, I believe, number 1 or number 2 variant that was underprinted. It's really hard to find. I believe it's number 2. But if you guys ever seen that Z Nation number 1, the variant, it's a virgin cover. It's a Mona Lisa without zombies coming. Really cool stuff. Like I said, most of these books are still undervalued. I think they have a lot of room to grow as people start looking more and more into these covers.
I was going to add to that. He actually has a couple incentive variants in Red Sonja. I just found one of them. They're pretty cool. They're like virgin covers.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Has
the butterfly?
I'm not sure, but it's like, I think it's Red Sonja, like Revenge of the Gods. There's 15 variants, and he does the covers on them. And they're like, I got one, and I couldn't even find one on eBay except in like a lot. Like they're really rare.
Book is a keeper, man. That book is a keeper.
Yeah.
And like I said,
what book is that again? What book are you guys talking about again?
It's Red Sonja. I think it's like the Revenge of the Gods series. Lucio Perillo has some incentive covers and they're virgin variants. And who ordered 15 Red Sonjas? Of a mini series too.
Nobody was ordering it back then, so those are probably like 1 out of 1.
Well,
there's another book. I don't know if Seeking wants to talk about it because I know he's looking for it, but there is a lot of crazy Perillo books out there, man. And you just got to look for them. There's a lot of these you can't really find because they were really low printed, and whoever owns them, they don't want to put them out for sale. But there's just so many great covers that he's done.
Wait, hold up, Alex. What you got? Is that Perillo?
No. So this is a fried pie variant that I'm going to give away to somebody if they want it. This is J. Scott Campbell. So we can do one more question.
That's a nice
Mighty Thor number 1, J. Scott Campbell. And it's fried pie. And like I said, this whole episode is sponsored by fried pie. And so it's really awesome that we're sponsored by fried pie. Why don't fredeez, do you have a question that you can think of? Any kind of trivia, or Master X, do you have another one? that we can give away this book?
I have a easier one, I guess. What's the first Southern Bastards in comics?
Nice question.
God damn, you know way too much shit, bro.
Yeah, he does. He reads too much.
That's a good question. Yeah, I really like this
Where
cover.
some of the hauls that Masters comes out with, I'm just like, I learned so much. I mean, I'm thankful, but it's just like, it's kind of crazy.
Preacher 1. Somebody said Preacher 1. Is that right?
No, it's not Southern Bastards 1.
Preacher 1?
No, none of those. It's a
Image
character.
Magazine.
It's a character from Southern Bastards.
Here's Negan, number 1.
Anybody?
Anyone can win this.
Do you have a question to like?
Exile, you can win this.
It's
Anyone
in a
that's already won.
It's too hard. What's 4 plus 4, you guys? There you go.
7. 4 plus 4 is always 7.
I don't know if it's a preview
Thanks.
magazine. I'm looking for a book, and it's the first appearance as a character. It's in Southern Bastards.
It's got blue painter's tape on the back, you guys. So it's all set up for you.
Nice.
Nice. Is that Mylar?
Yep.
Is that fullback or halfback?
Fullback.
Damn, you went all out.
Bareback.
That tape gives a character.
No, it's in a really old Mercenot video.
This is called E. Gerber Bareback.
I think you're gonna have to go with a new question.
All right, it's Scout 43. It's that first Earl Tubbs.
Oh no, Jean Paul Ace Peter.
But he didn't say the book. He just said Tubbs.
I got an easier question. Can I throw an easy one out there?
Yeah, go for it.
All right. What's Wolverine's first appearance?
There we go.
The debated one?
Debate.
Hey,
Cody's sticking your
Where?
Actually, hang on. I want to make sure I'm right before I answer this question.
They're looking on eBay for that Wolverine first appearance, goddammit.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what book that is before I
Which answer are you looking for? 180?
What book? And I'm only looking for one. There's probably others, but I only know one. What book has the preview for Wolverine?
Oh damn! I don't think not enough people are gonna know about this one.
But aren't there a couple of them too, though?
I think there are. It's I don't want to say the title because it'll give it away. I think there's multiple, but I'm looking for.
This is the official question, right?
Yeah, Jean Paul Ace Peter, you got it. Good job,
Number
man.
115.
Yeah,
Sweet.
nice, man.
Congrats, brother.
Came in second there.
Congrats.
All right, you got to make that out to Jean Paul Ace Peter.
Yep, GPAP, I got a package coming your way, my friend.
I like that name. I've always liked it.
Yeah,
I like that saying. I got a package coming to your way.
Yep, I got a package with your name on it.
A fucking big package.
Sticking your man. I got your package right here, bro.
Oh, let me suck on that package.
It's a big one.
Hey, so speaking of packages, so the Doom is coming out with a movie, not me, obviously, Dr. Doom. So if you guys want, I guess they were speculating that a possible origin story might be from the Book of Doom. Just wanted to put that out there. It's a 6-part miniseries. If you guys haven't read it, it's pretty good. It has a really killer origin story. It kind of fills in where Fantastic Four Annual number 2 kind of leaves gaps and stuff. It talks about his childhood, how he left, like how his mom and dad died early age, and it has a lot of crazy stuff, like how smart he is and everything. How the first time he met up with what his name, Richard? What? Damn it, the guy from Fantastic Four. What's his name? Reed Richards.
Reed Richards.
Yeah. Shit. I was thinking of Richard Summers. I don't know why. Reed Richards and all of that stuff. So if you guys ever see that out in the wild, it's called Book of Doom. I think it's a 6-part series. Really good read. Check it out. If you guys, I guess not supposedly, but I guess if they do that, That's where they're gonna get a lot of the origin story from. Anything else?
I think I'm good. Anybody got anything?
What are you looking for, Master X? Or you don't want to tell us?
Looking for new books or back issues?
Anything.
Anything?
What's the book you're looking for?
Everybody wants specs. Come on.
What am I looking
Master
for?
Specs.
Master X Speculation Corner?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me get a pen and paper. Hold on. Okay, go.
Let me open up my eBay real quick too. See what I'm gonna buy right now.
Here's a little spec, guys, but it's already been done. But they already casted Raven to play. It's a really young actress that's gonna play Raven for the Teen Titan TV series. So if you guys are going into that DC Presents 26, get it now, man.
I thought you were talking about Raven Simone. Raven Simone. That's so Raven.
Yeah, Raven.
Man, I could have swore I had something good, but I can't think right now. The only thing I can think of, I just stole one of these too, but that for two reasons the book should go for more. That Masters of the Universe 1, the second print, that cover is really dope, and they don't come up a whole lot, but it also has an Invincible preview in the back. So that's another one for the Invincible preview there.
That's a nice book to have. It's a ghost. That shit is a ghost.
Yeah, I don't see it.
It's hard to find. Hey, is that Invincible movie still getting done?
I think so.
Is that the first preview that ever came out for that movie on that book?
No, it's not. The first preview is people debate it, but it's Tech Jacket 1, and then the next one is Savage Dragon 102.
Did you guys see the Savage Dragon 225?
The pervert book?
The pervert book? I thought that was the peak of comics right there. And then it's all downhill from here. It's all downhill. If that's what they're making to sell comics, it's all fucking downhill, bro.
You know what? Another nice book's out there that I don't think a lot of people are paying attention to. For the X-23 fans, it's a Zombie Tramp homage to X-23.
I seen that.
Have you seen it? That's a Zombie Tramp 30 for the C2E2 variant that came out. There's a risque variant that was printed, only 100 copies was printed of that one. And then they have the regular one, which I think it ran for 1,000 print or something.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll show the regular one right now. You see that?
Go ahead.
So there's a risque one without the top, right?
She has a top, but I think it's just everything's hanging out.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That's a good looking cover, eh?
It is, eh? It's already going for like 40-something bucks, $80. People are asking for the
bucks, eh? For Zombie Tramp, eh?
Yeah. I swear, some of these Zombie Tramps, eh? Go for a lot, eh? I haven't got into this. I haven't got into this at all, man. I heard there was what is that Joker swipe that they did?
Oh man, I can't remember the cover. Mr. Rigor Mortis showed it in one of his hauls. He would know if he's out there. If you're hearing us, if you could please post it on the comments on the bottom. I don't know what number that is, but it's an homage to that Joker Batgirl cover.
That fake cover.
Yeah. It wasn't a cover. Cool. It was a cover that it got pulled because it was too, feminist movement. It was too much.
That's a sick cover, though. I mean, it's too bad that thing didn't make it out because that thing is a sick. That's the one with Joker and then what is it, Batgirl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The smile. That thing is a sick cover. Too bad it doesn't.
I got something cool to show you guys on my next haul. I'll show you guys on my next haul. I'll give you guys a little preview here in a second when we jump off.
Sneak peek.
I'll give you guys a little peep show.
Yeah, give us a peep show. I want to give me a little bit. Give me a taste.
I will, but we got to get off air.
All right. I don't know how to do that. All right. I think that's pretty much about it. Yeah. So thank you for everybody for joining. Thanks again to Fry Pie Comics.
Yeah, Fry Pie, thanks.
Everyone go check them out.
And I think that's about it, right?
That's That's it.
That's good, eh?
All right, eh?
Yeah.
All right, see you, eh? Shoot.
Like,